So we were just working with vertical translations, moving it up or down. What we're going to talk about next are horizontal translations. So it's going to be moving left or right. Now here's a very important part here. When before we had like f of x equals x squared plus k, that k value was outside of the x squared, and it just moved up or down based on whether k was positive or negative. For these graphs, there's going to be it's x minus h quantity squared. So this h value, whatever's being taken away from the x, is how far it's moving, but it moves in the opposite direction. For example, if I have x minus 3 squared, that means I'm going to move to the right, which is the opposite of negative 3, 3 units. If I have x plus 5 squared, that means it's going to move left 5 units. So we're taking a look at whatever we have being added or subtracted to the x inside the parentheses before it gets squared, and we're just going in the opposite direction. And that's how we tell whether the graph is moving left or right. Example 2, horizontal translations. Take a look here. I got g of x equals x minus 2 squared. So I highlight the minus 2. The opposite of that is positive 2. So I would say this is translated right in the positive direction 2 units. Now, what does that graph look like? So there's my y-axis, here's my x-axis, and I'm going to go a little bit slower this time, and I'm going to draw the original in blue. So this is my original quadratic. Now the idea is every single point is going to move right 2 units. So now I'm going to draw in red each point to the right 2 units. And you can see that is my new graph. This is g of x equals x minus 2 squared. Let's take a look at part B. I have plus 1 inside of the parentheses. So g of x equals x squared plus 1 quantity squared is going to be translated left 1 unit. So I grab some axes here. And now I can think instead of 0, 0, I want negative 1, 0. Instead of 1, 1, I want 0, 1. And 1, 4. So everything is just moved to the left 1. And that's my graph. So you can see, just like before, if you can recognize these translations, sketching the graph comes a lot faster. And that's the point of learning transformations.